Hey folks, I'm Vixen. Today we're going to play Nadia Was Here, a game by Jajaben Games. It is an RPG with pretty unusual combat, a colorful character and amazing pixel art, and we're going to go and see the first hour of the game here. I don't want to spoil too much, so let's just make a new game. And let's go for this one. And let's begin. Alright, so this is our main character, Young, and let's just go with it. So, Terry, where is this? Where is this? Terry? Terry! Wow! Okay, it's not the right why, it should be, you know, more like a crying why. Anyway, what's wrong, sweetheart? Did you lose your mommy and daddy? Where is this? Where did you come from? What direction? I don't know. I think she lost her parents, John. She needs help. But what are we supposed to do if we don't get back to work? Now, you know how those bandits get. John, we can't just leave her. What's your name, sweetie? Nadia. Well, stay right here, Nadia, okay? I'll be back in just a minute. And here it comes. The bandit. Hey boss, over there. It's a little girl, boss. What do you think? I have time for every urchin and stray dogs in our village? Oh, but she's crying, boss. Even worse, what am I supposed to do with somebody's crying kid? You are weird. Yeah. Well, what do you know? You'll smell little brat. Hey, you are funny. Funny, you say? Sure, I guess. Say, kid, where are your parents at? I don't know. Well, that's just awful, I mean, eh? I don't want any children wandering about in my village. Alright, Maron, change of plan. We are going to be looking for these girl parents today. Yeah, boss. Come with us, kiddo. We'll find your mom and dad. Nadia, honey, I brought you something to eat. She's a bit late. Nadia? Seaside village, first morning of the final year. We're going to discover a second character here. Hogan, the snore. Thank you, that's right, it's me, it's the great Hogan. And I suppose you're all wanting to see my famous shield. Let me tell you about the day I earned it. Hey, where is everybody going? Wait, come back, don't ignore me. No, wait, come back. No! My shield, where is it? Somebody stole my shield. So let's just move around. We need to find this thief, and we're going to go around this area a bit. We've got books he has never opened. We've got a book called You Are Your Own Best Friends. It looks like it's being read every day. Okay. Let's just take a look. We've got somebody hidden in the purple. You, hold it right here. I just follow the thief. Like, it's so bright out there. Now, where did that thief go? So let's just go around. It's really pretty. And we need to find that guy, so let's just go around a bit. I don't think we can access this place yet, but we'll need to come back at some point. It's a bit like in Zelda, you need to acquire new capacity to be able to unlock new areas. Could be sort of Castlevania-like as well. So, yes, I need to bump into things to interact with them. And these pixies are kind of tutors. So this is Pixie with a sword from another world. This particular sword is from Jaj. Press space or the right mouse button to reset the area. So we've got a little ability which is going to enable us to, let's say if we were to fail a puzzle, we'd be able to use it to reset the area and just go back at the entrance. It's quite handy, because we might find quite a bunch of puzzles. Your shield was stolen, you say? Not your very famous shield. Yeah, that's too bad. I don't really care. So we've got a little save point here. These are useful because they are going to heal you as well. And this is probably what this pixie is going to tell us. So this particular sword is from Jaj. these healing spots heal your party and save the game, but don't worry about saving too much. The game saves automatically all the time. If that was... yes, let's go. Just speak a bit with these people. Why, yes, I did see someone leave this village, but a thief in this little town? That's silly. Okay, let's just get out of here. And we're going to go to the second location. We're going to face a bunch of fights. It's going to be for me the occasion to show you a bit how the fight is working. It is a bit different, we are not used to it, so I will be able to pause soon. So it's basically working on some kind of lane thing, and it's going to be difficult to explain with just one guy, but when we are going to be done with this enemy, we'll be able to. So I can move. There is 3 lanes, and we've got an attack indicator, so when it is filled, it is going to use action, which is going to be asked. So I found a new shield, which is going to enable me to do things. So this one, the first one we got, is useful to increase your evasion, your ability to avoid attacks, but we'll get much more than that. And as we are going to encounter character to recruit for our team, we're going to get much more abilities. Each character is very different from each other. So let's just resume the fight and let's just see them. I cannot. Okay. What is interesting is that you are seeing their indicator as well. So if you just move, you can avoid attacks. It is going to be a bit more demanding when we are going to get more characters and more enemies, but it is still a very useful thing to do. Let's just move out because this guy is using magic and I'm not really good against it. Alright, it should be done very soon. The first fight are just really tutorial. These are not really interesting fights yet. And we've got the new shield, the fairy shield, which is going to prevent us from taking too much damage from magic. So we might want to switch. Here we go. No, not now. Now. Maybe if we are lucky, we'll be able to... yes, switch. And I might want to go for the second... oh! Stupid. There is one thing which is very important. If you just take a look at the thing on the side, it is kind of the morale of the group. Wait a sec. And if it is high, you are going to do much more damage. I'm not sure it's active right now, but you see, the morale is descending, so they are going to do a little bit less damage, and mine is full, so I will do a lot more damage. Okay, so meanwhile, in a nearby prison, let's just see what's happening here. Okay, so this is Nadia, a bit older. Arende, where are you? And we're going to be able to... did she escape? Let's go a bit further. So why didn't she wake me up? Well, whatever, I'm not gonna pass up a chance to burst out of this place. And now I can just avoid bumping into these guards. So these guards are not following you, they are just going to... If you are on their way, they are going to try to kill you, but if you are not, it's going to be a lot easier. I can just do that, and these are going to move out of my way. It's probably a bad idea here, but just follow a bit. Alright. There are enemies which have more difficult pattern to grasp, which are going to be a lot more difficult to avoid. And the first time I've been playing this part of the game, the guards were not there, so they've been brought back to the game, which is quite nice because this hour was not as challenging without the guards. It's not really dangerous right now, but it will probably become a bit more. There might be chests around here. Oh, too late. Okay. So you don't really have any interest in fighting all the time. It is definitely possible to avoid most of the fight, and you don't gain XP for these fights. You might be able to acquire certain abilities nonetheless. So some might be interesting. I just go through to go on the right path to acquire a bunch of things. Okay, so I believe the guard is coming back, yes. We are finding quite a lot of potions. It is important because these potions are going to be quite useful. You don't really need to hoard them. you just want to have as much as possible to survive fights. Plus you will be able to stall quite a bit while you are fighting. Okay, so let's just go through this area. Oh, wait a sec. There is just the right amount of space to go through. Can probably do it a bit more safely, but so I've got now a stick which is pretty strong. It's going to make my first weapon. I'm not even sure there is more weapons than the one we've got. Anyway, we're going to get more abilities nonetheless. What do I want to do here? Like that. Okay. Fine. And let's get out of here. So we're going to go for... Oh, wait a sec. For another fight. Let's just go that way. Don't think I forgot anything here, but we'll see. Alright, and let's see, the exit is over there, but I cannot do anything but fight here. So who's there? Stay where you are. I should be able to handle this guard now that I've got a weapon. Let's go for him. And let's see. So he has very little health point, and I might be able to, yes, to attack him, but I might want to avoid the attack. Let's just... too late. Let's fling a bit. So as you can see, we've got that guy has a pretty high physical resistance. Yeah, he has a bit of gold and potions, and his primary move is single attack. It is also his only move. No, I was too late. I took quite a bit of damage on this one. But he's down. Don't hurt me, I'll let you pass. So we're getting a bit of money, and we'll make good use of it a bit later. Oh no, I can't avoid these guards. Guess I'll have to battle them. Let's go for it. So, we've got two guards here, and we need to use the lane to not get killed. Let's go for this one. It's a bit late on the timing, so I might be able to deal as much damage as necessary. And I might want to... I should have not killed him. I should have just damaged the other one first. And just avoid that. I don't want to get hurt. I cannot heal myself yet. But we are out of there, and we're going to recover the hook, which is quite important. It's going to enable you to steal stuff. And we'll be able to try that right away. So just click on the guy. So it is very simple to use. If you want to change the ability, you just click on the guy and you've got your options here. It's going to work the same for all the characters, even if they're going to have very different abilities. And on that guy you can see that I can steal medium potion and small potion. And I might maybe not want to stick around too much. He's going to attack before I... No, he's going to attack after. So we are in the right timing. I'm going to try to steal a potion. I missed. Okay, next time I will manage to get it. Okay, so for now the combat seems to be a bit dull, but it's going to get a lot more interesting when we're going to get other character. Because there is plenty of things which are going to happen at the same time, and we'll be able to use different kind of ability to do interesting things as well. Let's just try to finish him first. Yes, good. Okay, so these two guys are sleeping. No, please don't make me. I don't want to be a prison guard. It's a bit too late to say that. I'm sure I could make enough money playing the lead somehow. Look like they're asleep, better not wake them up. Let's get out of here. Who's that? Why are they just waking up so quickly? Who's that there? Wake up, one of the prisoners is escaping. Oh no, after her. Okay, crap, they spotted me. Let's go. And a friendly face, kind of. So quick, out of my way. You're the thief, aren't you? What thief? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb with me, thief. There she is. But who is that crazy looking guy behind her? He kind of is. I don't know if we can take on both of them, but we can't run or we'll lose our jobs. Fine, here goes nothing. Now we've got two characters. And we are not fighting mage, so we're going to stick to this ability. We might want to go for a bit of stealing as well. Alright, so I got a small potion, and I'm going to move out of this way here, and then I will try to damage that guy here. He is a bit too strong for his own good. And I might want to move my... too late, okay. Okay, so we are going to try to finish them because they are dealing a bit of damage right now. Alright, let's just move her out of the way. Bring my buddy back. Organ, go please. And get out. And come. Okay, so it's a bit more interesting with 2 characters, but I'm going to enjoy getting the mage back soon. Because this is quite an important character as well. Well, at least we tried. Have a nice life, and leave. Look like I saved you there. You owe me. Now give me back my shield. What are you talking about? I didn't take any shield. And why should I believe you, thief? Because I was rotting in prison until about 5 minutes ago. Why do you think those guards were after me? I see your point. So, goodbye then. Just 1 minute. I saved your life. Now you need to help me get my shield back. He's stubborn. I didn't ask for your help. Maybe you'd rather I took you back to prison. Alright then, I'll help you with your shield. But my name isn't Thief, it's Nadia. What's yours? There are nearby. We can discuss business there. Okay, so we need to reach the inn, and to do so we'll need to face a little bit of fighting, I think. Yes, 4 battles. So let's just go and try to face this. So they're going to give us a little explanation of how the potion are working. So basically we've got our whole inventory, which is down there, and we can use these by just sliding these over the little guys here. So we need to grab a potion here and heal Nadia. And I might want to attack that guy. Oh, it's dead already. Okay, so let's just be careful and get out of the way so I don't get unnecessary damage. Wait a sec. Here you go. So, second fight. Let's see what we can do with that. So I quite like the fact that you can actually press space and pause the game, so you can just take a bit of time to think a bit of what you are going to do next. It's quite cool. What are we going to go for? So I might want just to let the time run. Okay, this one is dead. Okay, I might want to move over there. Good. Let's go back and do that again. Oh, wait a sec. Got things to do. Nice. And nope. Get out of the way. Ah, too late. Welcome back. Nice. Oh, for this one I might want to go for the magic shield. Alright, and what do they have? They've got small potions and gold. Not really too much gold here. Nah, let's go for it. That way. Wait a sec. I might not be able to escape though. Oh, just in time. But I failed with Nadia. I might want to switch as well. Nadia's going to do a little bit less damage here. It was a bit too late. And I might want to give Nadia a little potion, because if Nadia dies, we die. So we cannot let her die like that. Let's use a little potion just in case. I just switch so I can decrease a bit their morale. And I might want to use a bigger potion on Nadia, because she's a bit in trouble here. Because these guys are doing quite a bit of damage. Let's move out. Done. And I might want to switch my shield to something more fitting. Here we go. Oh, so we are in there now. Let's see. Welcome to the Old Spring Inn. Don't forget to buy some souvenir. Alright then, Gramps, how can I help? Well, you're a thief, right? I wouldn't call myself that, but you must know some of the thieves, then. One of whom might have stolen my shield. I mean, yeah, I used to be in with a group of bandits. In fact, they pretty much raised me, but Peachy, now he just points the way and I'll... What? What was the guy at that table over there? He's looking at us funny. I wonder, guys. What? You seen a ghost or something? Never mind, forget it. I know, let's go to Tommy. Wait, no, why? Because it seems to make you uncomfortable and it's fun to watch. This guy is not really nice. Don't you have anything better to do? Not at the moment. No. Okay, let's go, let's speak to that guy. Excuse me, might I inquire about something? Inquire away. Something about you seems remarkably familiar. Is it at all possible that we have met before? Nah, I mean no, you must be mistaken. My humblest apologies. I was certain I'm sorry. I'd better be going then. Wait, just a minute there. You're close. What's a mage like you doing so far from that island of yours? That's a rather long story. Actually, I'm not sure where to begin with. Well, if it's a long story, we don't have time for it. Goodbye. Hold on a moment. Maybe you can help me with something. You were correct to remark that it's strange for a mage like me to be so far afield. But I may have a tremendously important discovery I've made. I've been trying to read the library to find out more, but the road there is quite dangerous. Well, maybe we could help. I could use something to distract me from this guy's awful personality. That's not going to happen. We're going to find my shield, and that's all we're going to do. Please, sir, I am no great warrior. I have little hope of making it through the wood unassisted. I might be able to be of some service on your quest as well. Come on, let's help him out. The library is right on our way to the bandits' village anyway. Side fine, as long as we make getting the shield back our main priority. Of course, I wouldn't dare think otherwise. Okay, so we've been getting our third character, which is going to be quite useful, but this is some kind of gathering of the old wise men here, so we've got plenty of people which are going to teach us things. It is convenient, it is a tutorial area. So, gaze eyes cures the blind status. I have a feeling you are going to need them, so we're going to go and buy stuff. And there is no reason at this point not to buy everything, so let's just go for it. Plus we've got the money, so... because all of these are going to be very useful, especially as we're going to cross a forest, which is going to be a bit dangerous. Have you ever been to the arena in Sapphire? Come to me if you ever run low on potion. Okay, there is no free potion here? Nah. Okay, so our family traveled all the way from Tiasalé farm to get here. So there is a little smiley over the character, and if you change character, because you can do it by pressing just the 1 or 2 button, you see that the smiley are changing. It's going to be a different, let's say you will get a different choice of dialogue when you're going to talk with a different character. Hey, aren't you a mage? Can you show me a magic trick? Nah, we can't. Anyway, let's go around here. There is some kind of oracle here. Ah, travelers, please come over here and let me read your auras. You Teresian, I see in your aura that you are resistant to magic. Make use of this in battle. It's basically just tips. And let's just take a look. You, Organ, I see in your aura that you are resistant to physical attack. Make use of this in battle. And let's just see with Nadia. You, Nadia, I see in your aura that you have heightened evasion. Make use of this in your battle. It's not a really good oracle. Let's get out of here. She's basically telling us a bit about the archetype. Nonetheless, let's just go around. This part is probably the most important of this area, because it is the harder part of the fighting. It is about the what was it called? The party energy. So the party energy, when it is high, you are going to make more damage. When it is low, you are going to do a little bit less damage as well. And to keep it high, you need to have your party in good health. So you need to drink potion, you need to avoid being hit, and you can use it to your advantage if you are actually damaging the enemies. And you need to know that if you kill an enemy, it's not going to drag the energy anymore. So you need to keep your enemy with low health, and it will prevent them from doing too much damage. And these guys are going to explain that to us. So party energy is important, but sometimes it's just more important to finish the enemy off as fast as possible. While a party member or enemy is selected, the battle will pause. Use this to your advantage when the fight gets too hectic. So all of these are going to be little tips for when we're going to go in fighting. And I'm just running through a bunch because we cannot leave the inn before we speak to a bunch of people. I don't really know which one is the one which is going to trigger our ability to escape this inn, but we're going to just speak to a bunch. And we don't have a summon yet. We'll get a summon, the Earth Spirit in the forest pretty soon. Summon can be summoned when your party energy is full. This will drain your party energy, which is quite important. So you can use a summon to do a lot of damage, but it's going to reduce your ability to damage enemies. I can find things in these little pots, but there is not so much around here. Let's see if we can escape this inn. Or if it is too early. Not really. Can I go? No, I cannot. Okay, let's just take a look. I've got a bunch more people to speak to. I'm going to speak to the fling guy here. And we've got a bunch more people here. So here we're going to learn about the little smiley things. So when we're going to get close to that guy, if we speak to him with Nadia, it's good, but if we speak to him with Organ, it's bad. And if we speak to him with oh, it's bad also with a mage. Good to know, because he wants to speak with a rogue, I think. A sieve can steal from each enemy an unlimited number of times. So if you have an enemy which has potion or money, you can just keep going and keep stealing stuff, especially if they're not doing too much damage. Okay, can I get out of here? I'm going to speak to these two. These are nice people. So it is the annual gathering of old wise men. You could learn something if you stick around. And this is his wife, I think. My husband wants to go to some convention at a spa. I'm gladly tagging along. You have to question how wise these men really are, if they arbitrarily exclude women from their convention. Of course. It's amazing what you can find in pots and crates. Is there anything in these pots? Yes, small potion. It's true that I think this old wise woman is the only one which is in the convention. Weapon can be bought in store or be found in chest. They can only be stolen from enemies. Let's get out of here. I might want to talk to that guy, just in case he would be triggering the thing. Don't you know it's rude? No, he just don't want to be disturbed. I'll just leave him be. Let's try again. Okay, here we go. So let's go to the forest now. And let's just do this fight before we reach the forest. Okay, so now we've got our regular party. We are going to learn new abilities thanks to our buddy here, Thereshan, which is able to do something very, very cool. He's able to learn abilities of enemies, like this one where he's now able to use the damage spell they were using. And to use it, we just need to go, and it's going to be used like the shield wear or the hook. This is quite a powerful attack, as a matter of fact, quite a bit of damage. But to be careful not to let them die while I'm just speaking here. And we can check also, so there is some move we can learn, but not all of them. Okay, let's just use that here to finish that guy, and yes, she's going to do the job. Yeah. Okay, good. Might want to spend one of these potions here. Oh, we've got a new enemy here, so what I want to do is to switch to this move and go back here. And I might want to switch the Shield of Organ. I don't know why I did not do it a bit earlier. Okay, so can I learn this little spell here? Yeah. Here we go. And we did not manage to do it because I do have it already? No, I don't. Ah, well, I can try again. It shall be done. Come on, buddy. Maybe because he's blind. Let's just give him a cure. And why is he strange? Maybe it was possible before. Maybe it has been patched. I don't know. Let's try one more time. Oh yes, it's working. Good. But sometimes it's not working at the first try. So let's just use our other abilities to defeat that enemy, and done. So we can still shuriken from these guys. I might want to do so. And let's see. I don't really need to learn any ability from these guys, so I might want to just kill him. Oh, I fell a bit here. 50 gold. I might want to switch shield as well. Just give a potion to Nadia. Gold again. Might want to remove the blind effect here. And let's just switch again. So we can try to get one of these shuriken here. Come on, buddy. Could be useful. Ah, I'm going to let Terration just fail and we'll go. Ah, too late. Oh, wait a sec. Ah, too late again. Anyway, he's following Nadia. Okay, here he goes. Let's try to give a bit more health to Nadia. And I will never get these. Let's just finish the guy. Oh, I got one. Good. And let's just try to finish the guy now. Done. And more eyes here. I might want to just heal Duration here. And we'll need to go for a magical protection. I'm going to go for regular stick to fight these guys. And we'll just see what's going to happen. Let's bring Duration here. He's going to be much more efficient against these. Ah, it's a bit of a waste. Let's just not use it. Oh, come on. It was a nice avoid. Okay, I might want to heal Nadia. And it's done. Okay, so are we in the forest? Yes, we are. So you made a tremendously important discovery. Wanna tell me about it? It is... Well, I guess it's not quite a discovery yet. It is more of an hypothesis, really. I think something is happening to our world, something big. Something. What kind of thing? Nothing good, I'm guessing. No, nothing good. Something very bad, actually. But it is only a hypothesis. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be telling anyone about it. Not without proof. Shut yourself, to be honest, I'm not sure why you care so much. I beg your pardon? I mean, if it's so big, whatever it is, there's probably nothing you can do about it, anyway. Why get all bent out of shape about it? I'd like to try to help, if I could. No offense, but you don't look like much of a hero to me. I wouldn't want to see your pretty face get hurt. I suppose you're right, but still, I guess I just... Don't you ever wonder why we are on this earth? Not really. I don't see what good it would do. The way I see it, life is just what it is, but I wouldn't expect that to satisfy my mage. Surely our lives are intended to mean something lasting. Why else would we be here? Yet so many people leave this world having done nothing of importance. Too bad not everyone was born a brilliant mage like you. Maybe then they could be important too. Some people even leave a mostly negative impact on the world around them. Why? You stuck up... No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean you. Oh, I see. I just don't want my impact on the world to have been a negative one, that's all. Hey, quit your japping back there. We've got a lot of ground to cover. Sorry, Gramps. This kind of dialogues are quite interesting. Quite like it. It's just establishing the character a bit more. So let's just speak to this Pixie here. So this is Pixie with a sword from another world. This particular sword is from George. It may be a good idea to buy some potion at the inn before exploring the forest. Yes, the forest is quite dangerous. Hope that was helpful sword somehow. Until next time, ting ting. Let's go for the save. So we are going to encounter our first puzzles. The enemy here are pretty easy to avoid mostly, so we'll be mostly just resolving these puzzles. So how are we going to do that? Let's just go for this. This one is pretty unnecessary, but I'm just going to show you because we've got all these rocks which are going to be all around the forest, and we need to use them right. So let's just go and go with this one. And we're going to access this little thing which I cannot actually use. It's a plant. It would make a beautiful photograph, so we'll need to come back at some point, but we don't have a camera now, so just keep going. And this Pixie here is going to tell us something. There is a secret passage nearby. I can feel it, but I just don't know where it is. I hope that was helpful. Yep, let's go. Let's try to get out of this forest. I've got a bunch of things to gather here nonetheless. I'll just try to avoid these worms. They were not too dangerous in the first version of the game I played, but they are a lot more now. Don't really remember where I need to go, but we'll just find out. So this plant we'll be able to use later on. And we cannot access this place because there is some kind of ladders here. If the little, let's say, if the little bars here are next to you, you can go through, but if they are a bit far, you cannot. So this one is not good for us. I don't know if I told you about that, but the enemy are not moving if you're not moving. So if you just stick around, you're not going to be attacked. You're safe. It's giving you a bit of time to just think on how you are going to avoid these guys. And these little plates are very important. These are going to resist all the, let's say, the moving element of these levels, so you don't get stuck with puzzles. And we cannot access these yet. These little blocks are, when you're going to remove them, these are removed. You are not going to resist them. So these are quite often the thing you want to actually reach with your rocks. As they will open a different area. Did I forget something up there? I will come back if we need to. And I don't think I need to go that way. No, I don't. Let's go through. I've got another block here which is in the way, and we've got an access which is now opened. Got a little ladder here, and this thing is going to enable me to just jump back, but I don't really need to do it right now. Okay, so we've got the rock here. Let's push it here. Let's go through. Okay, new enemies here. It's going to be relatively easy to avoid. Need to wait for it here, and for the next one it's going to be a bit more interesting. Still very easy to avoid. Okay, this one is a bit more tricky. Wait a sec. Here we go. I'm going to try to avoid as much fight as I can. The forest is mostly about puzzles. Okay, so for this one, I think the easiest way is probably to go over this little plate, and then we'll just need to... Yes, that way. Okay, so let's just break this block here, so we can reach the rock from the other side. And then we'll break this one here. Still, there is something which is interesting down there, so we'll just receive these rocks. And as you can see, the yellow one is still there. No, it's not there anymore, my mistake, I'm just saying stupid things here. And I can use the rock to open that. So we've got an amulet. This is our first accessory. I did not show you the inventory yet, I think. So let's just take advantage of this little item to do so. So we've got our potions and stuff here. We've got our accessory. I'm going to give this new necklace or something here to Nadia. Then we've got our different character. We've got Nadia with a hook and staff. We've got Teresian with his books and different spells here, and Organ with his different shields. And then we've got our quest here, our current quest, which is written here. So it is a pretty simple inventory here. We've got a bunch of things to mess with the settings. If we are just overwhelmed with the battle, we can just reduce the speed at 50%, which is kind of useful, quite useful. And we can start battle post, which I'm using because it is more convenient. And we can also change the scale of the screen, or go full screen and stuff. So let's go back. Quite like the fact that if you are walking that way, Nadia is practically invisible thanks to the color of the ground. So she's really a thief, a good thief. Being invisible on all. Okay, we cannot access the place, but we'll be able to do so a bit later on. Let's just go through. We're going to discover enigma, puzzle, which are going to be more difficult as we progress. So now what I want to reach first, probably the chest. So I'm going to try to break a bunch of things. Let's see. So I want to use the rock down there. So I need to break these two, and to break these two, I need to break this one. So let's just do it that way. All right. Let's go for the last one. And let's see what we get in there. So we've got a mysterious stone. I don't really know what this one is going to do, but we need to resist the area. Alright, so we can actually reach the other stone now. And let's see. I need to use this one here. So I need to break this one, then this one, and the last one over there. I love the way there is some kind of spider on the rocks. They are in some way more friendly. No, we cannot avoid this fight. Let's go for it. And are these are going to... No, there is no spell to learn, so we can destroy them quite quickly. And we don't really have any reason not to do so. So let's just go back to the regular speed, and let's just destroy these beetles. And almost done. I'm going to ask Teresian to finish the thing here. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so this one is going to be a little bit more difficult. So we need to reach that block here, and to do so, I think I need to begin with the bottom of this place. But we need to break these two blocks and use this rock. And if I'm right, it should be done. Let's see. I think I need to break that. Yes. I need to use this rock to break this. I need to use this one to break that one. And now I just need to avoid this block here. Break that. And do this one as well. Okay. And we should be almost there. Then And now we're going to be able to destroy the truck and break the other one, so we can actually cross. It was not the time to fail, so to be careful. I've done these puzzles twice because I've been shooting this video already, but my recording tool was not picking up the battles, so I had some kind, I had half of the video, which was not really convenient, because the battles are quite important. So, I think there is no interest in going to these two directions, so we're going to go straight forward. And these hornets are not moving the same way, you might have already noticed, but they are, let's say, a bit more random in the way they are moving, so it's a lot more difficult to avoid them. It is really... okay, good. And we're going to discover something new here. So we've got new rocks. These are blue rocks, which are very different from the regular brown rocks we were seeing before, because these can actually be used twice, so quite handy. Let's go around, and we're going to use it one more time to break this little bit of whatever it is. And we should arrive. Yeah, here we are. This is our first new ability, and to get it we'll need to fight the spirit of Earth. Okay, so now let's take a look. The Spirit of Earth is going to use different moves. It's going to use the magic attack and summon insect. I don't think we can actually learn summon insect, but I'm going to try one more time, and we'll see what we can do. Oh, I failed an attack. I should have just switched. I failed 2 attack. It is a mistake. Going to go maybe with the regular shield. Unable to learn insect. I don't know if it is enabled forever or if I just need to try more. I can try a bit more. I'm going to just attack a bit the... wait a sec. Okay. Then let's just go back. And so we'll need to ask my buddy here to destroy these hornets. Unable to learn. I'm going to try one more time or two, just to be sure. And oh, wait a sec. Let's just pause the game. Wait, do we have any kind of ability? Explode. Can I learn explode? I'm going to try. And wait a sec. I might want to move that guy. Unable to learn explode. Okay, I'm going to keep learning stuff if I can, but I might want to hurry because we are going to be in trouble soon. Okay. Oh, wait a sec, I need to fix somebody. 21, better. Did I fail? Yes, I failed. Let's keep going with that. Okay. And just bring Turation back. Unable, still unable to. And which, too late. Might want to focus on the Earth guy. It might be a bit... okay, another one. I need to be very, very careful with that. I just try to finish the guy quickly. And then we probably need to finish these two as well. I'm going to let him finish that. Come on, buddy. It's hurting. And I'm going to resume his attacks. I might want to maybe blind him a bit. If we don't manage to hurt us anymore, maybe. If I'm lucky. Ouch! Not cool. Hopefully I've got the save point down there, so we will be able to heal a bit. You've shown your worth. Press the space or right mouse button to use Earth's flute. Cycle through with the 3 and 4 number keys. And you may use the flute to interact with plants and animals. Now that my task has been completed, I'd like to join you on your quest. Summon me in battle and I'll come to your aid. We'll do that quite quickly. Just save. Good, so we are now fixed, I think. Let's just check quickly. Yes, we are fixed. I don't want to use too many potions because I will need these at some point. And now I just need to switch my tool, and we'll be able to grow stuff and use it to access area which was previously unreachable. So we've got a little pixel, a little pixie here. So we're going to use our buddy here to destroy them all. Did we fail a bit? Yes, but it's going to be done quite quickly. Oh, wait a sec. Yes, done. But as you may have noticed, our party energy has been decreased quite a bit. Okay, so we are back. And we're going to be able to use our little flute to go into area which were previously impossible to reach. Look over there. A squirrel. It's some kind of rodent. Gross. Why so excited, Nadia? You've never seen squirrel before? Oh. I guess maybe you haven't. I know, you can use the earth flute to call it. Let's find a good spot to call it from. Okay, so this enigma is going to be about the squirrel. It's going to take a bit more time. Let's just try to bring him forward. There you go, buddy. Let's go through that area. It's not always open to make him advance. He's not always listening, it seems. But we'll find a way. I'm gonna just try to catch up. Come on, Worm, get out of my way. We've got a stone which has been falling from the little log. Little is not really down here. So we're going to use this to... I don't think I need to do anything here. I cannot climb. And... nah, there is nothing I can do here. I will come back later on, but... I cannot reach a thing here. Let's go back north. Let's try to catch the squirrel. Okay, we should not be too far now. No, we're not. We'll just bring him forward. And we need to reach the next spot. Here we go. Come on, buddy. Nice. It's always worth trying twice. Okay, on this one we'll need to use these new blocks to our advantage. We're going to use the first one to actually prevent the second one to go too far. And that way, if we manage to avoid these hornets, we'll be able to open this one. Good. As I was saying previously, there is no reason to just fight them because... where is the rodent? Yes, because you are not gaining XP. It's just going to be interesting for money, but I feel like money is just given in quite a huge amount already, so... just access to that, and we're going to cross here. We're going to call him here. We need to go through. And where to now? Is this the way? It might be. Yes, he's coming. Okay, let's go back. I need to go and do the little puzzle thing on the right. Or I could go here and do it afterward. Okay, so let's go back. Come on, buddy. And I need to access to the bottom here to be able to move him into the right direction. Do that this way. And there is a secret passage here, kind of. So we need to go all the way and push the rock. And stupid. I need to go and call him. Oh, it will not work. Okay, so from here I don't remember where to now. Maybe just on that way. I wonder... Oh, stupid. Here, of course. It's not always obvious. Let's just go down there again. And try to reach the spot, which should be fine. No, not here. Here. Yes, he's coming. And there. Okay, good. Let's keep going. Climb back, and let's go through this bridge. And let's call him again. And again. I'm going to save it. Okay. And we've got an access here, which is kind of well hidden, because it's not looking like you can cross here. Do I have anything on the right? I did not check. Now we're back here. Okay. Let's call him here. And where shall I go? That way, I believe. And he's going to... Yes, he's just over there, so he's going to give us the rock we need. And he's being captured by some kind of strange Hydra here. So... Oh no, that pool thing, we have to save him. And let's go. We cannot go anywhere else, we cannot not even reach the save, so... we'll need to fight this fight and survive. It is probably the toughest fight of this little part of the game, so... Let's try to be careful. Okay, so we've got a bunch of potions. It might be sufficient, but I'm not sure exactly if we're going to be... We've got mediums here, so I might want to just bring Nadia here to still a bit. And we have a bunch of things to... So immune to magical attack, I need to pay attention to that. And there is one which is immune to physical attack, so I might want to bring Tereshan here. And I just want to realize this. I still might want to bring Tereshan here, so I can actually learn this thing. I know I can learn this one. I don't know if I can learn the other one, but I don't think so. So heal up HP quickly. I will try nonetheless. And I feel like it's pretty useless to just keep that guy here, because he won't be able to deal much damage, as it is immune to physical attacks. So I might want to just... Okay, we're going to do that this way. Wait a sec. Here we go. Just focus our damage here. I'm going to bring back Nadia, which is going to steal stuff from the guy here. Maybe potion might be useful. And when Tereshan is going to learn this new skill, which is not done. Okay, let's just pay attention to things. Learn. Okay, good. So, do I want to try for this one? I might. Not really useful here, and this head is particularly sensitive to physical attacks, so let's just switch anyway. And I might want to give a bit of health to Nadia. Alright. Okay, this one is going down quite quickly, and this one has been healed, thanks to the heal HP quickly spell. Unable to learn. I still wonder if it is forever. Oh, wait a sec, I'm dying here. Wait a sec, I'm not following right here. Okay, nice, useful. And let's just see, I've got a bunch more potions to use, I think. I'm not sure I want to... I could just go and, with an energizer to fill my whole bar and just be able to deal a lot more damage. But it feels like a bit of a waste because my guys are just not down completely. We're going to just use a bunch of these, just to be sure. Okay, so this head is down, but we are still in trouble because it's going to regenerate, and we need to finish these two before... Okay, unable to learn, let's just move here. I'm going to just switch back to magic. I'm going to bring my buddy here instead of Nadia. Okay. So it's going to be able to do a lot of damage, and maybe with a bit of luck my buddy organ is going to manage to destroy his head in time before the other one is regenerated. And done. It was a lot easier the third time. Okay, let's go for it. It's okay. I'd be more worried about getting bit than its well-being if I were you. It's fine, thank goodness. Isn't he adorable? Come on, pet it. There, happy? You too, Tyrishan? I'd rather not, thank you very much. Oh, come on, just look at Zoo's cute eyes and try to resist. I see nothing in Zoo's eyes but my own twisted reflection. Oh, that was pretty dark. Then, come on. It'd do you some good to pet something cute and fuzzy. Fine, I'll pet the little monster. It bit me, I told you. It didn't mean to. Intent isn't important. It is action that counts. And I'm bleeding all the same. If you say so, well, little fella, I guess this is goodbye then. Wait, what? That you're saying? You want to come with us? Why, of course. No, wait, please. Don't be a baby, I won't let him near you. Here, into my pocket, you little furball. Sight. I feel as though this will come back to haunt me. Alright. So guys, I don't want to spoil too much, so I'm going to close the video here. I hope you like it. If you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe. And until next time guys, have fun!